Hey everyone, it's Blonde and today I'm going to be teaching you about why evolution is the wrongest thing you've ever been taught. Make sure you subscribe to Hairyfrankfurt's channel so that you can get updated on when I post about things you need to be educated on so that you can get woked. So Hairyfrankfurt did a really great video on this back when she was in high school. Stupid little brunette girl, she actually went to high school, I know. Regardless, stupid little blonde girl, she had to go to high school. This was years ago because she's ridiculously old now. Anyways, she basically made this point that like, if evolution was real, then it means that we are just fish with legs, and that's not a thing that is possible, okay? Have you seen any fish with legs? Octopi don't count because they're not fish, they're octopi. And we all know that pi is a one-of-a-kind number, therefore octopi are a one-of-a-kind animal. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about how evolution is the wrongest thing you will ever be taught to believe, is that like without it, there's no God. Like you can't have a God that made evolution. Like you need a God in your life because you need something to believe in. You need something to believe in. And it's just absolutely what I believe in, so, you know, you need that. Like, I don't care which God it is, so long as it's mine, right? Religion. So there's that, and then there's also the fact that, like, think of it, like, it makes no sense. Even scientists say that there are missing links, okay? How do you get a missing link? By making shit up. And, like, if you think about it, it could have just been this thing where all these scientists got into a room, and they're sitting down, and they're like, okay, so we're gonna find a way to teach children about the world. And then like all of them are getting really bored, so they go out for coffee, except for this one guy who's like, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck with Bill's paper and like make it look like we came from fish. Like how stupid is that? But because Bill has an ego the size of fucking Uranus, he was like, you know what, yeah, we came from fish. That's exactly what happened. So anyways, Professor Bill was like, okay guys, so there was a fish that came from a cell, that came from the explosion, and then we started walking, and that's how humans came to life. So that's basically what happened with evolution, and the reason that they made it up is because if you can teach someone that, how many other things do you think you could teach them? You could probably also teach them that we revolve around the sun, or like we have one moon, okay? Just because we only see one moon, you think that moon wakes up every night to come and see us? Like, no, there are multiples. He has replacements, bitch. Like, come on. Like, I'm not doing anything every single night for the rest of my life. Like, have you ever seen a bar staff work every night at a bar? No, because no one does that, and the moon is no exception, okay? So, like, come on, one moon, no, there are replacements, hunty. Evolution, we came from apes, honey, unless you don't shave and live in a fucking forest, you're a member of society, okay? So there's that. And like, okay, evolution is the most wrong thing because if you look at it, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you know, I love meat. I love meat so much, so much, so much, okay? But if we evolved from monkeys, right? Monkeys don't eat meat. They're vegetarian, and if evolution is true, right, then I can't, like, that doesn't make any sense, okay? And like, one thing evolution does have going for it is that all the meat that I eat is totally stupid, and they're like way behind on the evolutionary chain, so it doesn't matter that I eat them because they're so tasty. It's all they evolved from like vegetables to something more tasty, okay? So that I believe. But I don't think that evolution is real for humans. Like, everything else maybe, but humans are just like, some motherfucker was way too clever and he played a prank on Professor who knows who and made him believe that he had written this thing because he got really wasted, and that is why they made up evolution. And you guys can stop thinking that you don't matter and that you're unimportant, because it was just people trying to prove themselves right when it wasn't their theory to begin with. So yeah, that's a little history lesson for you guys. I hope you guys stop believing in evolution because it's not true, and it's really, it makes me feel bad to think that I just came from a fish, or it makes me feel bad that I'm supposed to be vegetarian or vegan. Like, that's just gross. I really love meat, and you know what goes really well with meat? Fucking cheese and cream, okay? That is why evolution is wrong. The only place where evolution is applicable is when it is in regards to cows and chickens and pork, I mean pigs, and seafood, because they're all really dumb and they get eaten. But dogs aren't dumb, so we don't eat them, and cats are fucking smart, even though they're fucking mean. I wouldn't eat a cat. Like, I would not eat a cat. That just sounds like gross. Like, would you eat a cat? No. Ugh. Ew. No. Okay, I have standards. Give me a steak, not a cat steak. Evolution is wrong. You guys will see Hairyfrankfurt in the next video. Really hope you learned something today. Subscribe to Hairyfrankfurt for more blonde and you will learn something in the next video as well.